All right, for those of you guys who are wondering about the 70mm chain slack on the new factory edition 250 and 450, you guys are saying, hey, it looks way too loose sitting on my stand, Keefer. Is it going to derail? Well, here we go. So unlike the manual where it says 55 to 65, 58, there is a 55mm bolt in right now. That is how you measure your chain slack, from the end of that chain slider to the chain. So that is a 55mm bolt in there. We will show you why that is too tight here in the next video. All right, so as you guys see, as the wheel goes up, it gets tighter, right? So now we are back here. Look how tight that is. It's gonna pull on your sprocket bolts, pulls on your transmission, you can break a chain. So as we go and move on to the 65mm setting, you'll see what it does. Okay, now we have the 65mm setting, which is this bolt. You guys want to do that at home, no stress. You can find a 65mm bolt. That way you can use it for a reference. And just so you guys know, we'll take this out and you'll look at the chain slack and you're thinking, oh, this is why I'm emailing Keefer. Looks way too loose, Keefer. I'm going to derail my chain. Well, stand by and you'll see why you will not. So as the chain, or as the wheel goes up, look at that. So you got about not even 2 fingers at the end as it's rising up. Again, as you compress your rear suspension, this chain will get tighter. And we're going to move it up again. There's a point right there where it gets tight, right? So completely up in the rear fender, you will have that slack again, and then as you go down, it gets tight, and then it gets loose again. So there is a point within the travel that chain will tighten up. So this is the reason why we recommend 65 to 70mm of chain slack, preferably 65. That way to ensure that you guys will not break a chain, screw up your transmission, or ruin a hub because your sprocket bolts pulled through. So trying to save you guys some time and some money over here on your new bike because it cost you $13,000.